So today let's talk about the concept of neuroplasticity and neurogenesis. What we now understand is that where attention goes, energy flows. So what that means is what we are thinking is actualized in our body at a cellular, neurological, physiological level. Negative thoughts actually cause our cells to shut down and die off. Negative thoughts have these thorny-like branches that take up prime real estate because it's in our brain, and release chemicals that make us feel, not surprisingly, negative. However, what's really cool is positive thoughts actually dissolve the chemicals released by negative thoughts. Furthermore, where negative thoughts decrease integration and cause our systems to break down, positive thoughts increase integration. So this is one of the reasons that when people live a joy-filled, gratitude-focused life, they actually look and feel healthier because they are healthier. Joy, gratitude, happiness actually causes our cells to grow and multiply. Now, I'm not saying that we should live a glass half full or glass half empty life. I know it's not that black and white, but here's the thing. I also know that we have this capacity through neuroplasticity to change the way our brain, our body, and our nervous system fires and wires. And this is so very important. When we experience trauma, when we experience extreme states of stress, our brain, well, even when we don't experience trauma, we have a negativity bias that occurs in general. But when we experience trauma or extreme states of stress, our brain is even more inclined towards threat and stress. And really what happens there is the amygdala is the part of the brain that kindles the most easily. So wood that kindles easily ignites easily or burns easily. Once that amygdala has been activated, that threat detection part of our brain, I often describe that it is so good at detecting threat that it hyper attunes to anything that could be potentially hurtful, harmful, threatening, dangerous for us. Real or perceived, doesn't really matter. The other thing, though, is that the amygdala and our brain, as brilliant as it is, doesn't really understand or notice when threat has passed. So what that means is we can be left in this like fear looping cycle for weeks, months, years, decades after a trauma has occurred. We can be left looping in feeling as though we are going to die, when in fact we've been living for the past 20 years. We've just been living stuck in the fear. There are things, though, that we can do to change the way that the brain is responding and the way that our nervous system and body is responding as a result. And that's what's really cool. So with intentionality, with conscious awareness, with repetition, we can notice the thoughts that are coming up. We can see, oh, I know where this comes from. With compassionate curiosity, we can notice it, name it, allow it to be there, but then redirect, right? So again, I'm not saying that we are going to ignore the pain or the suffering or the trauma or the hardships or hurts that have happened, but what we want to do is notice those hurts, name it, right? Validate it. You know what? There has been so much pain or so much hurt in my life, but then redirect your attention and your energy to where you would like that energy to flow. So I noticed this hurt coming up. There has been so much hurt. There is fear. I understand where the fear comes from. That was really needed at one time. It's not needed to the same degree now. Now I'm focusing on healing, on moving forward, on strengthening myself. I'll nurture the hurt that's there. I'll validate the past hurts that are there, but I'm going to focus on things that I'm grateful for. I'm going to focus on things that I'm in control of now. I'm going to focus on little moments of, joy or peace or groundedness, because that intentional repeated practice, that is what's going to help your brain, your body, your nervous system to fire and wire in a different way. Thanks so much for listening, and I hope this is helpful for you.